Shinuh is a vocalist. I am from Brooklyn. My music is rhythm and blues with a little soul. Ashford and Simpson, they have this sugar bar, and they have a night that Nick Ashford started called Nothing But the Blues, and I used to bartend there. I started singing the blues, and I kind of connected to it. I had my own stories. I started at Ashford and Simpson Sugar Bar, which is on the Upper West Side in New York City. Every Thursday they have their open mic.
I want to thank all of you. I feel like a lot of, just for this whole month, it was amazing. I started right here at Nick Ashford.
I've done a lot of open mics. Nate Jones has Taste the Stage. He had it at 5 Spot. Antoine Cafe Wah, he has Black Soul at Cafe Wah and Groove. And Cheryl Pepsi Riley had Black Velvet Mondays. As far as like my own shows, I do Brooklyn Moon. I performed at Bedford Hall. I performed at Barron's. I performed at Milk River. I performed at a few places, at art galleries, at private events. I've performed in Sri Lanka, and I performed in Thailand.
Fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning. Fever all through the night.
Two of my best friends said it sounds like velvet. Whatever velvet sounds like. What is it, velvet? I definitely hear, like, people say that I have this, they say this Billie Holiday, Erykah Badu raspy style or whatever. And I absolutely admire them, so that's like a huge compliment to me.
It's been hard to sleep at night.
My music definitely relates to my experience. Most of the time it's personal experience, but they definitely come from a place that I can relate to or that I'm experiencing. My music is usually about love, it's about sex, it's about blues, it's about things that people relate to. I like it to be a little modern, but still like vintage. Like the 1940s glam type of vibe, or the rockabilly. Like this is kind of like vintage, I would say. I love all kinds of music. Billie Holiday, Etta James, Nina Simone. I grew up to Mary J. Blige. I love artists like Gary Clark Jr., J. Cole. Oh, Amy Winehouse. I fucking love Amy Winehouse. And Sade.
I loved you. You loved me too. If we loved each other, why am I so damn blue when we're alone?
I would say my target audience are definitely my peers as well as elders. I have a lot of older people that come up to me and say, "What you know about the blues, girl? You too young to be singing the blues. You sang the blues like you've been through the blues." Thing is, I have. Even Beyonce's mom, Tina Knowles, actually said that. She was at Blues Night one day and she said that to me. But I hear that all the time. For the younger crowd, they're like, I've had people that say, "Oh, what are you doing singing the blues? You need to be singing something like Brandy, sitting up in your room type of songs. What are you singing the blues for?" But then there's some people that respect and appreciate it. And as I've been growing as an artist, I've been able to tap into see where it fits for me and where it works for me, because I'm totally gravitated to the blues. I feel like I can relate to it, we connect. So I was trying to find myself through this journey of doing music, and it's the blues. They might not understand it, but it's my blues. But then what I find out when I'm doing my shows, people actually relate to my stories, old and young. I feel like I definitely connect to my crowd, and I'm just so happy to say that I'm connecting to my peers, because that's so important to me, as well as the elders. As far as like when I'm performing, I like to kind of like draw the crowd in. I like to sit on some laps and sing some stories because my music is all about storytelling. Honestly, I don't feel like I chose it. It chose me. Like, I wasn't thinking about it. I mean, I'm a solo artist. I've worked with a lot of musicians since I started doing music. I'm working with a particular band on a regular, which is the Union. Lakon, he's on keys. We have Joe, he's on bass. And then we have Ray Sean on drums. The communication and everything is so amazing. It's just a great synergy when we're working with each other. They're open to my ideas, I'm open to their ideas, and we just make beautiful music together. Never said what I did was right. I feel bad, but my man was How do I find my movement? I mean, I invest in myself, that's one, which is not always easy. I definitely put it up my own money, but I also have a booking agent that I work with that, you know, negotiates the deals so that everyone is taken care of. There are definitely times that I feel stuck, where I feel uninspired, and I try to tap into what inspires me and what gets me going. With writing, you know, I'm writing my own material, so sometimes I have these writer's block, or I feel like I'm not experiencing anything that I want to really talk about. I've learned that I've never felt so naked in my life. I've definitely had no choice but to grow from it. I've learned how to work with musicians and learning what my keys are and how simple things of how to communicate with the band while I am performing on stage. I've learned how to work my voice because I've definitely surprised myself plenty of times singing. I've learned a lot through this whole journey with shows and performances and comfortability. I've also learned to not give up. Don't give up, keep going, keep growing, because that's exactly what will happen when you continue to follow what other people may not understand, because it's not for them to get, it's for you. I've learned to just follow my heart. I've had some amazing mentors. I was very defensive on my craft, on my singing, so I didn't understand how to take their criticism. Be very confident in myself when I'm performing. Of course, I still get nervous, and I have these days when I'm like so uncomfortable. I've learned, like, even when I'm not comfortable, and to keep going, don't stop. I've learned to embrace the gift that God gave me and to not second guess it at all. I don't regret any of the things that I've done because I feel like it was my teacher. Me going through it taught me something. Every experience that I went through with this music journey, period, I feel like it's taught me something. Don't take anything for granted. Understand people's place in your life. Understand that they may not be there through the long run. They might be there for that moment, but not necessarily stick through the whole thing. My advice is to follow your dreams no matter what. Don't let anyone ever determine what makes you feel good, ever. Put as much time as you put into work into what you want to do with your life. whether it's being an artist or opening up a business. Don't let anyone else determine what makes you feel good. And know that you're able to do it if you put your mind to it, if you put the time into it. You have to be passionate and you have to be determined in order to accomplish anything.
Nick had a special fondness for her talent. Yeah. And we talked about her. And we had only heard her sing one song or two, but we knew she could make a great drink at that bar.
I have 2 music videos out right now. Marry You, which was written by my boy Johnny Turco and shot by my boy Gerald. And then Best Kept Secret, which is my latest single that's out. I'm looking forward to the next one, which is gonna be for Drunk Dial, which you should buy on iTunes. It's 99 cents. So I have 2 singles out on iTunes right now, which is Marry You, Best Kept Secret, and Drunk Dial, which will be coming out really soon. Well, you can find me at www.theartofshinuh.com. So it's theartofshinuh.com. I'm on social media, Instagram. The Art of Shinuh is my music page. My personal page is Made in Shinuh. And Facebook is The Art of Shinuh as well. I don't tweet much unless I'm mad at somebody. But I'm not gonna tell you my Twitter name because it's not cute.
I met the shorty the other night. He was fine, swag was so tight. I had the blues, was mad, just had a fight. And I've been drinking, decided to spend the night. I hope he ain't a kiss and tell never. Cause I've been kissing and gave her some tail. And I never said what I did was right. I feel bad, but my man wasn't doing me right. And I won't be apologizing. He shouldn't have been lying. I feel bad, but my man wasn't doing me right.
Was fashionable to nothing, yeah, man, treat you super bad. And come on home to McLovin. I invented sex for breakfast, so be my English muffin. My kisses between your thighs, got them butterflies, nothing,
I loved you. You loved me too. If we loved each other, why am I so damn blue? When we're alone, life seems so much better. But now I see we're on a different page. Oh, why am I so damn blue?
2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
My mama done told me, baby, when I was in pigtails, honey. My mama done told me, honey, you better make sure he's the one. I'm mad as we talk you, baby, and give you the big eye, honey. But when that sweet talk is done, yes, I want him. I said, is you, ain't my baby. The way you're acting lately makes me down. A young old Brooklyn girl lost in this cold, cold world, trying to find her way. Just another day.